Another characteristic of low mood thinking is when we feel very tight. This is closely related to the pressure one, but has a particular nuance that I wanted to share with you. Let me portray that in an object lesson with this cardboard tube. It's about 5 inches long, and let's let it represent 5 minutes of pinched off thinking. Let's say that you're thinking about another person and your thoughts focus in on something negative about them, and you do that for about 5 minutes. If you do this, you'll recognize that it dramatically restricts your vision, symbolic of only being able to see a small portion of that person or whatever you're thinking about. There's a tightness about it that makes you want to actually remove it and feel more free. The trouble is, though, there's an enticement to continue doing that because there's a certain amount of tension and pressure. Before I knew these things, I thought that my pressure-filled, tight thoughts, because of the energy associated with them, were what I was supposed to think about. Nobody ever gave me driver's ed for the brain, and so I was sucked into that. And if you take another cardboard tube, symbolic of another 5 minutes, and place it right on top, you'll be amazed just how restricted that vision gets. Now, there's a good quality about that when you know what's going on. For example, when you recognize that your thinking and your vision is restricted, you literally, even though you're pinched off, can back up and be able to see more of the whole picture again. For example, if you're in a particular room and are in a pinched off state of mind, leaving that room suddenly helps you to see that there's more to life than what you were thinking about. Especially helps if you go outside and you're able to hear the birds, see things, different colors. So literally backing up when you recognize that you're low and your thinking quality is low and your vision restricted, you can compensate by physically backing up. When you feel that pressure and are induced or enticed to follow it, it'll get continually tighter if in fact you pursue that vein of thinking. It'll get so tight that at some point, if you're perceptive, you'll pick up on it and recognize what's happening. So in other words, if you don't pick up on it early, it'll just get tighter and tighter because of your natural wisdom and health, trying to let you know that is a unproductive, unhealthy vein of thinking. We have wonderful resources inside of us that are trying to guide us as to our thought quality. And once we know these things, we're able to not be quite so induced or enticed to follow that line of thinking.